Today at SeaTac Airport, a rush of people arriving in our region from Hawaii. Some of those people abandoning their vacations early to make room for families who lost everything to the raging fires.
Fox 13's Matthew Smith is at SeaTac Airport. And Matt, these personal stories are just devastating.
David, Hannah, I can tell you firsthand, it is difficult to hear some of these stories from Native Hawaiians who are afraid to hear the latest death toll information come out, to locals from our area who evacuated to try to make space for everybody. At this point, it's becoming much more clear what it looks like on the ground in Maui.
Please hold off on your vacations until we get back to normal.
Blunt advice from people who live in Hawaii as they arrive in Seattle today. Some people fled so quickly, the baggage claim hardly had bags for some flights. On the island, the images are bleak. What started as smoke and flames has now morphed into a post-apocalyptic looking wasteland. What was Lahaina now is rubble.
I know a few friends that were evacuated. I also know people who've lost their homes.
Uncomfortable is a good way to put it.
Tanya Nathan and her husband Jason cut their honeymoon short, hoping to make room for those stuck on the island in the most need. They tell Fox 13 that despite the devastation, locals were actually trying to help her.
It was all very fast and weird. I am just stunned by how they are handling it, and they deserve more.
Because there was people that were ditching their rental cars all along the sides of the road because there was no gas.
Jules Tony arrived for a wedding. The winds came the night of the wedding, but by the morning, the place they'd partied in just 2 days earlier was gone.
There was no power. There was fire trucks everywhere.
All the memories like that, all gone. The school I went to, elementary, everything.
Still, the hardest stories are from people like Vika Call. He had to evacuate, and his family is still back in Maui.
I felt bad like leaving Maui because I got a lot of family and friends like needing help like that. Still like thinking about it, I want to cry.
It's a hard time to leave. It's never going to be the same. I pray for the people who've lost everything.
Now, coming up in our next half hour, we're also going to be hearing the opposite side of the story. The folks who are actually rushing into Hawaii, trying to help the people in Maui. It is obviously a dire situation that they're heading into, as we now know more than 50 people have died, and that death toll is expected to climb.
Devastation in Maui continues. Today, flocks of people fleeing Hawaii arrived in Washington. Some tourists abandoning vacations. Others are islanders looking to get out of harm's way.
Fox 13's Matthew Smith rejoins us. So, Matt, you were talking to us about people fleeing Hawaii, but you're also hearing from individuals heading to Hawaii.
And the situation that they're rushing off into is dire as well. The latest information that we have is that a few dozen people have died as a result of these wildfires in Maui. And thousands of people on top of that have also been displaced. And one volunteer that I just talked with a short while ago tells me that he knows people that live in Maui. For him, this is personal.
I know that they're all okay, but it's the friends of the friends and the friends of the family, and it's all of the local people that, you know, it's hard enough to survive in Maui with the prices and the cost of things. And now you take all of that away. That's a tough pill to swallow.
So on top of the people that we know have been killed in these fires, thousands of people have been displaced. Talking with Aaron Hayes, he says that the images of charred out businesses and cars in Lahaina are just part of the story. Homes in this area are packed. It's not just a single family that's been burned out of each one of these homes. In many instances, we're talking about homes that have generations of people. And that means an even bigger need than what emergency responders typically see.
With the Maui culture, they have 3 or 4 generations that live in one house. So every house that's burnt down is not just a couple of people and maybe a couple of kids. It's 3 or 4 generations. So we need to take care of all of those people.
Hayes said that he's flying in to be part of the team that shelters and feeds people, but this is all so fluid. The needs change by the hour. His job could be different by the time he lands. Hayes also telling me that he's hopeful that his personal connection serves him well this time, gives him that extra boost that he needs to help people, because typically when he goes to an area, he doesn't know anyone. We'll have to keep an eye on this situation and continue to watch this. In this instance, we're told the American Red Cross is assigning people to be on the ground for at least 2 weeks. Reporting from inside the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, I'm Matthew Smith, Fox 13 News.